Like the secret is like to know that you're put together in a pinch, and I kind of want to go into that, so let's get into it. So if you're like watching this video to find a quick fix, you might find some tips that are helpful, but I kind of want people to look at this video and take away what obviously resonates. If you think I'm going to tell you like this is what is cool right now, this is not that video. This is not that video. So I would actually suggest getting a pen and paper and kind of writing some things down if that's your forte. First thing that I find super helpful is to know your color season, but if you don't know your color season, to at least try to find out your undertone so that you kind of have a good starting off point with colors that look good on you, that are like in the right tone and in the right shade. Because I feel like people can say I really like pink, and then it can be the wrong shade of pink. Like when you put it on, you might feel a little bit washed out, or you might feel like it looked good on so and so but it didn't look good on you, and it's because that color is probably within their color season and their undertone. And I don't think that you should by any means be wearing head to toe anything that's like only cool, only warm, if that's your thing. For reference, I'm a neutral cool, so I can kind of straddle a few lines, but ultimately if things are too warm on me, it doesn't look good. If it's too warm, like I don't have a warm undertone. I have a neutral cool undertone, and that has been super helpful. I think it can cut down on decisions, because I think ultimately you gravitate towards things that you like naturally anyway. Like if you know that you want to look really good in a pinch and you have to go shopping, you're not gonna go, if you know, like for me, I'm not gonna go find a warm toned dress. I'm gonna find a cool tone. Like I'm gonna make sure that it makes me feel my best, versus like I don't know where to start. Because I also feel like not knowing gives you too many options, and I hate having a lot of options. I actually think too many options is actually no options, and a few options gives you a better choice. Like I don't like a lot to choose from. So that is also something that like that's just my personality. But so yeah, the first tip I would say is knowing your undertone and or color season to kind of help steer you in the right direction of makeup, accessories, clothing. Just knowing those choices I think helps so much. Second thing that I think helps get you ready in a pinch is to have your skincare routine down pretty quickly. That means that you, in order to be able to take care of a quick, like to put together look, is to make sure that you're taking care of yourself as best as you can the rest of the time. So it means having a good skincare routine. It means, doing what you can, going to the dentist, going to the doctors, going on walks, taking care of your mental health. All of that I think is very important. People who are low maintenance are actually high maintenance in other ways. Like you don't just become put together. You have to make sure your eyebrows are, plucked if that's your thing. Make sure your nails are done if that's your thing. Like if you want to commit to something, like if you constantly need your nails to be painted, you should probably be investing in those once a week to make sure that like they're on point. I don't, so I don't have to worry about that. That's something I don't want to deal with on a weekly basis, so I kind of cut that out of my routine. And then when I have those like urges, I fully enjoy it, but I also understand that in a week and a half I look a little crazy and I'm gonna need to take them off or get them redone. Third thing that I think really helps you become put together in a hurry is to know your outfit formulas. So that means kind of knowing like your go-to pieces in your closet that make you feel your best, and the combinations in which you can pull from. I would suggest kind of just playing dress up and seeing like what works, what doesn't, because the more it's like flexing a muscle. Anytime you keep it in practice, it actually just gets easier. and then if you stop, it can feel overwhelming. And I can make a whole other video on like how to like do that and how to cultivate your style and all of that. But for the most part, it's just really finding what works for you. Like what do you feel confident in? Why do you feel confident in it? And it's really just pulling all of your best features to the forefront and kind of maybe muting things that maybe you don't want to highlight. Are we on the third thing or on the fourth? Oh yeah, okay, so the next tip is to know how quickly you can put your makeup on and what you're willing to go without. If I have to be somewhere like an event or something, I need to know like what features on my face I want to accentuate. Just knowing what features on your face you want to highlight, and being comfortable with a pared down routine. Like, what's your 5-minute makeup routine look like? That's like perfect. For me, a 5-minute or a quick makeup look with makeup, it would be, for the summer in particular, especially in the summer, it would be a cheek lip tint, a liner, a gloss, a mascara. If a mascara, that's it. If I'm doing makeup, it's foundation, no bronzer, a wash of bronzer across the lids, mascara, a lip color, a cheek color, maybe run something through the brows, and I'm done. Powder. That would be like my quick little routine. Like, that's super helpful to know, so that when I am in a pinch, I feel confident and comfortable enough to like do that. Fifth thing is to, and this is sorry, we'll go back really quick. This is perfect for you to write down, like right now, like what do you like about your body? What do you want to highlight on your body? What do you want to highlight on your face? What makeup products do you need to feel confident on the day-to-day? And just pull those things to the forefront so that when you're in a pinch, it's just so much easier to like navigate. The fifth thing is to have a sense of the season that you can like just gravitate towards quickly on a day when you don't have time to think about it, because I really feel like scent, for me, it grounds me and it calms me down. So if I know that I'm in a hurry and I know that I like to have perfume on to feel fully put together, then grabbing a signature scent that I don't have to think about, I know that like that's gonna be the scent of the day or whatever, great. Sometimes your brain just needs like a reset, and I feel like if you put on your signature scent or a scent that like grounds you or makes you feel really happy, and you smell yourself throughout the day, it like makes all the difference. Next thing that I think helps keep me put together is to have a bag that matches everything in my closet. And for me right now, that's my burgundy bag that I bought like this past winter. I wear it all the time. I have so many different options. This bag for some reason just goes with literally everything. It's made all of the difference. So yeah, having a signature bag helps a lot. Or also having like a book bag situation that you can kind of, like a tote. Like in the winter, I obviously have a different tote, but like for the summer, I just use my straw tote. Again, I do think that having less choice is actually more choice for your closet. So you need to feel like you have choice in your closet. You want to be able to feel like you have a handbag for every outfit and for every mood that you could possibly like account for. But then you also just want to have that one bag that's like the go-to. And I think that actually helps cut down on time quite a lot. Final thing that I think helps create really quick habits to like get out of the door quickly is to have your like key accessories kind of figured out. So if you have a statement necklace, or if you have a watch that you are always wearing, or if it's a bracelet, or if it's a ring stack, and that helps you feel more grounded. It's really all about like what makes you feel more grounded in yourself throughout the day. Like, because when you leave the house, if these are the items that make you feel like you are having an off day because you don't have them with you, please just figure out what those are so that like you can just focus on making sure that you have those items versus all this other stuff that you don't actually need. Having those things figured out. And then also stacking your bag with your favorite lip gloss or your favorite facial product, I think is super, super helpful, so that when you're on the go and you can just touch up, that makes life better. Another tip that I would say is to have like a quick hairstyle situation that you can like pull from. so that it's not a big deal. So while knowing your favorite signature scent, or knowing your favorite jewelry, or your favorite movie, or your favorite book, or your favorite restaurant, or your favorite food is really silly, it's actually really important to have a sense of self. And fashion and art and music and film can help you cultivate those aspects of yourself in a very healthy, holistic way that other people don't get to take from you. And if they do, I mean, obviously people like have talked about like the Birkin bag, and like that was from a woman who literally did not care about being an icon, a fashion icon. She just literally was like living her life, and she's like, I like basket bags, I need a bag that fits everything. These are your fashion icons that everybody's emulating. They were not setting out to do that, they just were themselves. And I think like that's the kind of mindset you need to have going forward in your life, is just be yourself. And with that, I'm gonna close this video. I hope you found this informative, at least maybe entertaining, I don't know. So yeah, I would love if you would subscribe. That would be such a fun treat for me, and I will see you in the next one.